Okay, all right.
May I say one thing, Your Honor?
Yes, sir, you certainly may.
Mr. Williams does not wish to go forward without me being here. You are removing me against his will, my will. You're taking away his right to counsel. And you're conducting material parts of this trial without me present, and I can't learn about it by watching online. So for that reason, additionally, I asked for a mistrial. And I assume you deny, but I'd like you to deny our motions for mistrial. You denied the other people.
So there's been a crazy development in Young Thug's trial. His lawyer, Brian Steele, was actually arrested in court. Now, to understand why, keep on watching this video. So what occurred is that there was a witness who was going to testify in court, and during his testimony, at some point, Young Thug's lawyer, Brian Steele, found out that the witness had been threatened by the prosecution with having to remain in jail for an extended period of time during his testimony. The crux of the issue is that not only did the prosecution threaten him, but the judge spoke with the prosecutors during a meeting where there was discussion probably about this witness. And the defense, Young Thug and his lawyers, were not involved in the meeting. Now, in law, that is essentially what is called an ex parte meeting. Typically, an ex parte meeting would take place if there is some suspicion that the opposing side may do something to detriment the administration of justice. An example of that would be, for example, where a person is being sued for a big amount of money and there is suspicion that they may transfer their assets abroad. Now, in that situation, you may have an ex parte hearing to get a freezing order so that that individual is not able to now transfer the funds, which would be to the detriment of the administration of justice. In this instance, Brian Steele, who is Young Thug's lawyer, confronted the judge about this incident, and the judge, who apparently has an irascible temperament, the judge tried to force Brian Steele to reveal where he got the information from. He tried to force him to say, who told you about this meeting that was kept secret? And should Young Thug's lawyers have been involved in the meeting? I believe they should have. Even if they weren't. The fact is, if you have a witness testifying who has been allegedly threatened by the prosecution, that is evidence that the jury should hear, because it will taint the testimony of that individual. Because they know that, hey, if they say the wrong thing, they may be thrown in jail per what the prosecution said. So I believe in this instance, Brian Steele's attorney was definitely right to bring this up with the judge to ask why this was an ex parte hearing. And the judge, even if he wanted Brian Steele's attorney to reveal who told him, if there was a hearing where the attorney was subpoenaed, there would be more judicial force in that instance, in my view. But to simply ask Brian Steele in court, I don't believe that was enough, especially given the fact that the judge is now starting to have the appearance of bias in this instance. So the trial has been thrown in complete disarray. I guess we'll see how this turns out. But what you can do to help is make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.